Okay, we're in the Ford F150 EcoBoost. It's a 2011 model, 3.5 liter with twin turbochargers. We're going to be climbing Eastbound this time. It's a longer grade, but it does have some areas that show 4% or 4 degrees, whatever it is, on the tilt meter here that's built into the dash. We've went, let's see, we're showing 424 miles until empty. I know this is hard to read. I've got to get set up with a different camera, I guess, but the contrast of the light and the dark. Let me see, maybe I can just lower this down a little bit here and get it a little bit easier to read. We'll see. Anyway, 424 miles until empty, showing. And average of 21.7 miles per gallon on this tank so far. I reset that screen at the same time as the trip, so it also is showing 21.7. We're at 50 miles an hour, and we have not kicked out of overdrive, or I should say 6th gear, which is the second level of overdrive, nor has the torque converter disconnected. It's still pulling 1,350 RPMs. Sometimes it's pretty hard to make it all the way up this hill without having to hit the brakes, though, because there are a lot of slow trucks and so forth. We're showing 3% right now on the grade, and unfortunately, I think we're going to be forced into a braking situation. So this test won't go on. Well, maybe we can make it. We'll get in this lane here. This guy keeps moving and the semi gets out of our way, we might be able to hang in there. But as you can see, we're now back to 3%. And again, we're still doing 1,350 RPMs, 50 miles an hour, set on cruise control. That's that little green thing there. It goes yellow if the cruise is on but not set. But it is set right at 50 and holding it perfectly, without any change in the RPMs, regardless of the steepness of the hill. I believe we will hit 4% at some point. Maybe we already did. I might have missed it because I'm trying to drive, take videos, and narrate at the same time. And who knows what else. Thinking about other things. No. Anyway, we're cruising up the hill there. Everything's staying perfectly rock solid steady. 1,350 RPMs, 50 miles an hour. Only doing about 2% now. I think we've hit the steepest part of this one, but it'll do this mile after mile at 50, 60, 70 without unlocking the torque converter. So it's a pretty incredible amount of torque. This has 90% of its torque from 1,700 RPMs to 5,000 RPMs. So I'm below that point where it has 90% of the 420 foot-pounds of torque that it's rated at. But it still seems to have the lion's share of it, maybe 80%. This is a very flat torque curve, and it's flat at a very high level of its peak. The peak comes somewhere in that range of 1,750 to 5,000, but anytime it's over 90%, it's barely discernible. So I think we're pretty much leveling out. I'm going to take it off here because I'm going to have to slow down for the semi with these people passing me. The 2011 F150 EcoBoost 3.5 liter twin turbo, incredible power package, 6-speed automatic.